And the recording is on. Cool. Okie doke. So yeah, so since Amir wasn't here last time, do you want to declare where Amir is right now? Did you watch the video to hear what happened last time?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So where would you like to declare Amir is? Because Torch is up on one wall next to Lord Dadu, and then on the opposite side is Cholula. Hence why I've got that map there where you're at. All of y'all are up in here.
Okay.
I know that you're on your phone, but
All right. We're all up in there.
yeah. And so down here, you've got all sorts of other nasty little creatures. And then that giant flying black shadowy hell beast is right here-ish.
Well, I know it's too late. I know I missed the session, but I will gladly help them put some wicks on their arrows to help them light the.
Okay.
I want to help them light the shit out of the wall.
Like
mean
the
the
shit out of that
fertilizer wall.
I'm still giggling. I can't help it. And what's
Torch
weird
knows
was
her shit.
I finally stopped laughing, and then Miles made a comment about I'm pretty sure they're laughing right now, and I just started laughing again.
Yeah, because I know my
Trying
players.
12.
I know the moment that I do or say a thing during one of these recordings, and I'm like, this is the moment.
Well, at the risk of well, actually, I would probably put myself either in front or right next to the well.
So you're going to be outside the wall?
Oh, I
We're
misread
all
this.
on
Okay,
the wall.
never mind.
So
On the
this-
wall, it's fine.
So this like big sort of pillowy thing around it is that giant sort of shit pile that they have created around the perimeter of the farm. But that walled in area there is the inside of the farm, and the farmhouse is in the center, and then that giant building on the back is the barn that I said was essentially making up the back wall.
And where Cholula's name is, that's the gate, the entrance into that, right?
She is on one side of the gate, and Lord Daddy was on the other side of the gate. They're both on top of the wall, though.
Okay, but I mean, right where the actual name is.
Yep.
That'd be the entrance, right?
Correct.
Then I'd be standing right there. And I know you're gonna make this is gonna make sense to you, but I actually give me just a second to make sure I got the name right, because I know I gave my character a little bit of details. I know I gave him a god, right? I did. Didn't I?
Did you?
Thought I did.
So Yamar, are you outside the gate right now?
That's what I heard.
Yes, right outside the gate with the gate, open behind me so that I can
No, the
get their
gate's
attention.
closed. We fixed the gate. The gate's closed.
Yep.
Okay, then I'll just stand there. I'll stand at the gate looking out. But I wanted to do this partly because of something you sent me, and very specifically this way. So I can't find the name of my actual god.
It's Dumathian. I looked it up on your
Thank
sheet.
you.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
As loud as I possibly can, as once we actually see that creature coming and everything else, take my axe, hold it in my hand, my buckler's on,
Mhm.
very serious look on my face. In the name of Dumathian.
Hmm.
Oh no, with Dumathian's aid, may this light vanquish this evil.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so you're invoking your god. All right. That's an interesting turn of events.
Lord Dadu's just gonna look down at you right now and say, "Remember the cart."
Hey, we survived that.
Barely.
Oh my,
Okay, you have been warned.
oh my.
No, the important part about that whole thing was do not stand in front of Lord Dado.
Well,
Yes,
I mean, he is like 20 feet up, so he could shoot over you at this point.
as long as you don't stand in front of where I'm going for, you should be okay.
Okay.
See, very valuable lesson was learned.
Good.
Cool. So we've set up what was happening already. So I don't think that there's any need to really set up the scene where we were. You are preparing yourself. You have prepared yourself as well as you can for this fight. The smaller shadow creatures are creeping along the ground at you. That's what all of those smaller creatures are there. And the large, shadowy, bat-like demonoid creature is roosting at the top of the large tree in the center of that map there.
Okay.
Waiting.
Is it too late to cast spells?
It's too late to cast spells before we roll initiative.
Okay.
So let's roll initiative, everybody.
Woo, I'm going last. I rolled a William. No, wait, Torch rolled a William.
Oof. Oof. All right, 11, that's something.
The hell?
Where's the
Oh, wait,
button?
Where you see the word initiative, just click on your number right next to it.
Why can't I find initiative?
Right, that's where
Right
I'm
next
at.
to your armor class.
What are you trying to get?
Oh, armor class.
You don't need your wallet right now. I'll get it whenever I'm done.
There you go.
No, we're not going in my car ride.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Please leave.
Oof.
I'm not having this discussion right now.
Yumar with his brave champ looks like he's going first.
What did I just do?
Well,
Oh, there
what do
we
you
go.
mean?
Okay,
that's fun.
we're good.
Awesome. Awesome. All right.
So
So
the tank, the DPS, the healer, and the cannon, all in that order.
so here's
Did you call me the cannon?
Cannon.
Hey, I'm down.
Ganon.
oh yeah,
Boom shakalaka.
but they go
Sorry.
first.
Oh no.
They rolled a 12.
So this is starting out well.
So these shadow creatures have a movement speed of 20. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, that's creepy.
What's creepy?
The things are moving on the map.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So they've all
Wowzers.
slightly moved closer. None of them are close enough to attack yet, though. So the next in line for initiative is Emir. Emir, you're an 11. What are you doing?
Staring at one of the creatures very intently, I cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay. Awesome.
And that's it.
The shadow creature is unfazed. However, you are now nice and frosty.
Perfect.
Okay, then that means Kelly, it's your turn. What is Torch doing?
Are we lighting the poop wall already? Are they close enough that we want to light that, or we want to wait for them to get closer?
I would say we'd want to wait. But that's
Yeah.
Yeah. Big guy hasn't come out yet.
No, he's still back there watching.
the big guy can fly. The
Yep.
poop wall's not going to affect him.
Nope. Yeah, and the big guy has an intelligence score that's much higher than the little ones, so it's waiting.
I think I want to cast absorb elements.
Okay.
What's that do?
So that captures some of the incoming energy, so I can use it in the next melee attack.
Cool.
Mhm. Yeah, so the next time that you get hit, it absorbs that energy. So the next time you hit with something, it hits harder.
Sounds good.
Okay, that's Torch. That means Cholula with the 8. What are you doing? Oh goodness, I suppose I should roll for that one. too.
I think I'll cast Bless on everyone. Since we're getting ready.
Oof,
What
all right.
does that do?
Bless.
Yeah.
Bless gives you a +1, right? Let's see. You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw before this spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number rolled to their attack or saving throw.
Oh, nice.
Heather, I should tell you that this spell, if you didn't see, is concentration based, and that means that you can only have one concentration spell going at a time.
Okay.
So if you cast another spell that's concentration based, this one goes away.
Okay.
But this one, it lasts up to a minute, so there's no reason that it should fail before the end of this game unless you cast something different.
Okay.
Cool though. Okay. Then Ryan, it's Lord Dadu's turn.
Well, I was gonna say, whatever other thing you rolled for also rolled a 2.
I know, but you're the player, so you get to go first.
Oh, okay. I was going for the other direction there. How close is that closest one to us?
This one, like this guy right here.
Yeah.
That one is, each square is 5 feet.
So
So
he's 25 feet from us.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah.
So he's in range.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him with Eldritch Blast.
I figured it was Eldritch Blast.
I mean, it's the only. Well, I mean,
I figured you weren't just trying to throw something at him.
no, probably not. All right, so let's see what this does here.
Fuck. Yeah, that's a hit.
Well,
And a 9. All right. Okay, so put that in here. Okay. Is that your turn?
is that all I'm doing? At the moment, that's all I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay. Then with a 2, I roll one more. And 15. Okay. So Cholula, your bag feels lighter.
Oh no.
You don't know why, but things are different now.
Oh
And
dear.
that's the end of their turn. So now it becomes the monster's turn again.
Does the girl who was with us get a role in this?
Illyria?
Yeah.
Illyria does get to fight. However, Illyria is too far off to be able to pick any of these people off right now.
She's got a gun.
She
She's
does
at the
have a
back of the
gun.
house though, right?
She is up on top of the barn.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, like 30 feet is the closest one to us. And she would have to shoot through you. So that's at a disadvantage.
Oh, well, it's probably not a good idea.
Amir votes no.
So yes, it's their turn. And they get to move 20 feet, 5, 10. Twenty. 20. Huh? Okay, Emir. So this one right here is close enough that you could attack it. It is now standing on top of the shit wall.
Light it.
This one too over here.
Yeah, there's two of them on it. Light it.
Torch.
After I made that statement, does my axe do anything?
Oh, so it's not just your axe, but your entire body is now sort of enrobed in flames, which is wild considering you're also wearing the armor of Agathis, which is ice armor. You are a dwarf
Damn.
of fire and ice.
You're amazing.
Only because of the team I keep. So because of that, I'd like to go ahead and hold my action for one.
Okay.
I would take a swing at it if it takes a swing at me.
Okay, cool. So you're saving that as a reaction. Got it.
Perfect.
Beautiful. So then that makes it Torch. It's your turn.
So I would like to light the firewall.
Yeah.
And I have burning hands, so can I do another spell and do it that way? I can do 15, or at least that says can do 15 feet, so am I close enough to do that?
Yes, you are close enough to do that.
All right, let's do that.
That's fun. I didn't realize that Burning Hands had a range like that. That's cool. I thought it was a touch spell. Let's see.
I think in some of the versions is a touch spell. Isn't there also a mini fireball spell like flash or something? Flare?
There's firebolt.
Yeah, there's
That's probably it.
Okay, wait, so no, that's still in range. So you can't target an object with this, but you can target a creature. And so both of them are within 15 feet of you. If you target either one of them, they get to make a dexterity saving throw. But any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried are lit on fire.
Score.
So go ahead and make that attack for me. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, wait, here we are. Never mind. It's just instantaneous. It doesn't require an attack roll, but they do need to make a dex save. Do-do-do-do-do. That is a 12. Okay. So first and foremost, which of these two bugs that are standing on top of this wall are you wanting to target?
The one in front of Amir.
The one in front of Amir? Cool. Okay, so sorry, I think it's raining.
Yay.
I heard
Rain is
this
the
weird
best.
noise and I was like, are there mice here? Okay, cool.
We got our rain this morning.
So
Yes. In Texas, darling. Thanks, darling.
I like how you say we got our rain this morning because it's something that happens so few and far between. And
That's right.
We just say it rained again. Like it's no big
Yeah.
deal. You guys are like, we got our rain.
so that one that you targeted is now dead.
Oh, Right.
Yay!
And the entire wall lights on fire. I don't have a separate effect for that, but now that whole line here is on fire. And that means that second buggy, I have to make a roll for, otherwise it's gonna die too. Oh yeah, that one's super dead. All right, cool.
Hi,
That one
night.
rolled a 3. It didn't dodge anything.
Courtesy
It stood there and waited for the fire to come. Like I said, low intelligence scores for these monsters. All right, cool. So you in one fell swoop knocked out 2 people. Emir, you see a whoosh as a wall of flame erupts in front of you, and it's about 6 feet tall. You can see through it as the flames sort of wave along, but it's tall enough that it's not easy for some to jump over.
Sweet.
Who's next in line? That was
Cholula.
Torch. Yeah, Cholula, what are you doing?
What's happening with my bag? Can I
You-
check my
you can-
bag?
Yeah, you can take a free action to check your bag.
Okay, I
Um,
want to check my bag.
okay,
Make sure my
so-
kitty's still there.
No, Midnight is missing.
Oh, no.
You want to make a perception check for me?
Yes, I do. Do. There it is.
Yeah.
For the record, Amir's had nothing but respect and good things to say about the bad cat.
Did you steal my kitty?
No. Amir don't mess with the kitty. Amir has respect for the kitty.
Okay, just checking.
That's trying to see if I've got. Yeah, that'll work. All right. There. So you see that
Hey,
Midnight is down on top of this cart, watching the fire.
oh, kitty. Okay,
All right. So yeah, that's what your free action gets you, is you were looking for your kitty and you found your kitty.
okay.
All right. So what else you can do your turn?
Um. Beep, beep. I think I'd like to shoot the nearest bug with my crossbow.
Okay, the closest one to you is about 20 feet out. So yeah, you should still be able to hit it. That is the one right here-ish.
Hey, buddy.
Mhm.
Kapow.
Oh, roll to hit.
Let's do it. Yay!
Whoa,
Nice.
Heather's back.
Huh?
You can thank Jay. He brought me my coffee and it's on now.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, you definitely hit with a 21. You want to
Oh.
roll damage for me?
Hey, sure.
Yeah, why not? Let's see how overcooked it becomes.
Hmm. Yikes.
Okay, 3. Cool. It's not dead. But
Womp womp.
it is wounded. All right, so you can still move if you want to at this point. If you want to move. You've done your minor, your major, and you still have a move action. You don't have to. I'm just giving you options.
I'd like to get a little closer to Midnight, just so I can get an idea of what she's up to.
Okay, well, if you want to get closer to her, you're gonna have to hop off the wall.
Okay. Hmm.
Want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, cool. So directly below you is a mirror, so probably jumping on a mirror is a bad plan.
That would not be wise.
Go ahead and-
Why?
actually,
Because
You'll dent your
covered
feet.
in fire and ice.
let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and say you jump down over here.
All right.
So yeah, you were now 1 square away from midnight, so that you can easily see her now looting through this cart trying to find a rat.
Ah, okay. I
Hey,
think
when
that's
you're
it for me, right?
She's a kitten still. She doesn't know that there's a battle going on.
All right. I think that's it for me, right?
Okay, sure. Then the next one up is Dadu, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So round two, I'm gonna go with the same as the first. Could get better, but let's see if we can kill it. I'm also gonna target the one that Cholula hit
Okay.
because it seems to be the closest to us. Ouch. So that's a 10. Does that hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Ah, what a bummer.
Sorry,
Oh.
Ryan.
That's okay. You can't win all the time.
Yeah, that's just shy. Sorry.
It's all right.
Okay, that means that it's now their turn. Died over there. And this is all on fire, so they're not going to be able to advance any closer than here. And you see the big winged thing hops down to the ground. I would like Cholula, you're out of sight from this thing because you're behind the wall and the wagon. The other three of you make a perception check for me.
Oh, perception.
Can 23, awesome. Okay, 7. Okay, so it's all over the board today. It's all over the board. All right, so Dadu, yeah, you're too zoned in and fighting the guy you were just trying to fight. But Torch and Amir, you notice that as this thing descends to the ground, the sort of inky, blacky shadowiness of it is sort of creeping along the ground in long, sort of shadowy tendrils, and it's going underneath these 4 creatures.
Those are some long tendrils.
Are the wings part of its arms or are they separate?
Are they
Oh,
really
that's
getting
too-
bigger?
That's what it looks like.
Yep, they all grew.
Do
Yeah,
all of
so
you
now-
see the creatures got really bigger?
Yeah, so they were about the size of
Whoa.
like a miniature poodle, and now they're closer to the size of a hippopotamus.
Hey, hi friends. Hey, what's the status of my rope? Would that be
Currently, it is a rope. You haven't turned it into anything
Okay.
else.
okay? Okay.
Um,
Just checking.
yeah, and you can do that with a minor action, so you can do it on a turn.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah, so as this thing sort of shadowy tendrils sort of creep along the ground and reach underneath these things, it's almost like they get supercharged and they become much larger. And you can see this sort of inky blackness that was their exterior is now sort of exuding from them, almost like imagine a smoke machine just billowing off of them with this dark necrotic energy. And you can see that as they have grown, the ground around them has become desecrated, just like it was inside of the farm.
So does that put it back to being Ymir's turn?
I'm getting to my dice.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, that'll hit.
Does anybody object if I paraphrase one of my favorite movies real quick?
Do you think?
Amir yells out, "Hey, Beastie, looks like you're on the wrong side of the fire."
Oh, this is bad, guys.
What?
Are you seeing what I'm rolling?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, so all 4 of them hit. Oh, good God. All right, wait. No, they all hit. They all hit your armor. Never mind. All right. Okay, so Emir, you're up front. So here, let's do something.
What did you roll?
17, 16, 18, and 16.
So 1 hit, right?
What's your armor class?
18.
Actually, I thought ties went to players.
Only on attacks and skill checks.
Was this against my touch then?
Yes.
Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind.
have we used up all the poop?
No, there's still a wall of fire around you.
Depending on how this goes, there might be more poop.
There. All right. So now you know which one is which. You got. Let's see. Hold on. I want to show that.
Is there an arrow coming out of one of those?
No. So let's see. Right in front of you, you've got this giant monster. It has rolled an attack on you, Amir, and it has succeeded. And you see it move into the fire to attack you.
No joy.
So what kind of attack is it?
It is a melee attack.
I'm confused.
What do you mean?
Well, if it rolled an 18 and his armor class is an 18 and it's a melee attack, wouldn't he not get
Oh, I'm
hit?
sorry. I thought your armor was a 17. You're right. Bingo. Yeah, so that's a miss. Well, he moves into the fire anyway.
Right, but if that's a touch attack, then yeah, he would have beat my touch, but
No,
I don't
it's,
think he beat my.
no, it's just a regular melee attack.
Okay,
Okay, then this one is gonna move up here. And we're gonna rotate you. This one is gonna move over here.
They went through the fire?
Uh-huh. Don't worry, they're taking damage. And then this one is
Okay.
over here.
the things became giant and are now attacking us face to face. He says, "Don't worry." Anybody else see?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was talking to the bugs. Yeah, so yeah, Paul tried to attack you, Amir, and that failed horribly. And John is over here next to Torch and Dadu trying to just wail on that wall successfully. Torch and Lord Dadu need to make a dexterity saving throw or you're gonna fall off the wall.
Well, it looks like I'm probably gonna fall.
That's 10.
Yeah.
And-
If you name them, I don't see their names.
No, I know.
Okay.
I've named them, but apparently it won't show that label to you for some reason.
Okay.
Ymir,
did you make a roll? Or excuse me, Torch, did you make a roll?
Not yet.
I'm trying. My internet is being shoddy.
there we go.
Uh-oh.
I can hear you just fine.
Then does it remind you of that MediaCom commercial where the guy says, "I got kicked from the guild for lagging out like a duck"?
I have not seen that commercial, but I can tell you that I think it'd be funnier with you in it.
Everyone loves you, Ryan.
Including John, apparently.
Uh-oh.
Torch, were you gonna make a
Hey,
I have hit the button. I
Oh,
don't,
gotcha.
it's being unresponsive.
Mm-mm.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I can hit it for you.
Thank you.
She's an unresponsive button.
Where are you at? There you are. Oof,
Ouch.
that is a 2.
This is why the DM doesn't hit it for you.
I mean, I couldn't hit it at all, so.
It's also the reason that if you show up at game and you haven't brought your dice, don't ask for the DM's dice. Rule of thumb, it never works. It's a bad plan.
That happened once, and I swear that DM had given me loaded dice. I swear it to this day.
It's because the dice know where their real master is.
Well, you know, we always had special equipment in, you know, the help desk for people who forgot their stuff. So
And that rule was created by a DM. I will guarantee it.
Okay, so
I'm sure of it.
actually, a 10 is enough to keep you on the wall, Ryan, but Torch, you fall off. So there's
Oh.
only one square over here that is unoccupied, so I'm gonna put you in it. There you go. Okay, so you are now off the wall next to the, actually on the other side of the well from George. And John has now taken a very large bite out of the side wall of this surrounding wall around the farm. Now Ringo is going to try and attack you, Cholula.
Quick question.
What?
Would Torch have said anything or reacted, or would she stay quiet?
Technically, this is all happening at one time because it's their turn and not your turn.
Fair enough. Crowd
Like,
planning.
after their turn is over, it effectively becomes your group's turn. And so, yeah, then Torch could go, I fell off the wall. But this is like, all of this is happening in 3 seconds. That's how a round works.
Fair enough.
So Ringo tries to attack you, Cholula, and misses.
Okay.
But that's enough to aggro your teeny tiny displacer beast, and you see her vanish. You've yet to see
All right.
Midnight Phase before.
Uh-oh. Okay. So
Now
do I, sorry.
you're fine. That's the end of their turn.
Okay.
So top of the initiative. What are we at for initiative this time? I should have written this down.
Wouldn't
we
it be Amir?
Top of the initiative is Emir. Yeah.
So like I said, would Torch make a noise, or would she keep her cool and not make any noise?
That's up to Kelly. What is Torch's reaction to being thrown off the wall?
That's not fun.
That actually sounds very on point for how Torch has been this whole game. Not screaming,
Yeah.
not trying to grab attention, just shit.
Yep.
That's why I was asking, because my reaction depends on hers,
Right. So Torch's reaction is less animated and more like, oh crap, now I'm on the outside. Okay. So Emir, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Probably a 5-foot step just to make sure that I'm in range of Paul
you-
and John, both respectively.
Okay,
Just a small side step.
if you do that sidestep, you are going to incur an attack of opportunity. Because you're moving out of Paul's space.
Okay, never mind. Then I guess I won't do that.
Okay,
Then just take a swing at ball.
okay. Awesome. Make an attack.
Nice.
A nat 20.
Whoa.
I don't know, did William crash? Because I'm not seeing any movement.
I was gonna say.
You rolled so well, it killed the game. Oh,
You know how long it's
dude.
been since I've rolled a 20?
Dude,
Yay! And we were all here.
okay.
So that's 24.
So actually,
Does that count as Boffy smash?
so you rolled a nat 20. So I need to explain, first of all, something that happens. And secondly, we're gonna see what you do from there.
Okay.
So you rolled that nat 20, you hit Paul like dead center mass in the middle of his head. And just the concussive force of your battle axe drives that thing's head into the ground about a foot. And as it does, you see a crackle of red energy burst out from your battle axe and split this sucker in two. And then it goes whoosh and erupts in flame.
Yeah.
Ymir, you feel much stronger. You can hear this sort of rushing wind around you, even though it's not anywhere. And for the first time, let's see, Dadu, you're the only one close by. For the first time, someone else hears the voice. You did a good job today. We need to keep fighting, though.
Cool. All right. If he actually hears it,
Yay.
reacts to it, I'm not crazy. I'm okay with that.
You wouldn't know if he reacted or not because you're literally in the thick of battle right now.
Fair enough.
But Ryan, you heard a voice you haven't heard before that sounds like the crackling of a campfire mixed with the screams of the innocent.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it's not my turn yet, so I'm not going to tell you what I'm gonna do.
William, as far as you're concerned, it is very soothing and it's somebody that you have known for quite a while.
And I wouldn't react negatively at all. I'm just basically a big old grin on my face as I kill the thing in front of me.
Good, good. Yes, I did the thing. Okay, so next up in the initiative is Torch.
Shooting George with just a regular arrow, or at least the silver coated arrow.
Okay, cool. You're gonna hit him with one of the silver arrows? Or one of the
Yeah.
regular arrows? Just you just tell me which one.
I'm gonna go with the silver one, right? Because it's supposed to be a little more effective on these guys.
That's right. So roll that
Get it,
attack.
girl.
How
I'm sorry,
close?
roll what? Ah.
Does how close she is affect that?
No, not in this case.
I have hit the
So
buttons,
I
but
would-
I don't know if they're
Yeah,
reacting.
it's working.
It's-
It's just it
yeah.
hasn't shown up yet.
I would think if something was in 5 feet, you'd have advantage on it, but that's just my thought.
You don't with ranged weapons. In fact, with ranged weapons, the closer it is, the harder it is to hit usually. But being as there's no way right now for George to be on top of Torch, like right up in her face, there's a well separating the two of them. For me, that is enough of space for Torch to be able to lean back and fire into this thing without having to incur an attack about or a disadvantage. 16 will hit.
Yay. Go
Which
Torch.
I guess is a question for later on. Would that elicit attack of opportunity shooting at point blank?
It would if that well wasn't there.
Just figured I'd let Torch know that.
That's beautiful. All right. So, are you rolling damage already, Kelly, or do you want me to hit?
Wait, if she doesn't, or if she can't roll damage, can somebody else roll damage for her? DM dice are cursed.
Ah,
They're not cursed. They're just not good for players.
Okay, they're cursed for players.
I have an entire
like-
set of dice that never, ever, ever fail me. And I'm not allowed to
Exactly.
use them to DM anymore because the players hate them.
this is like Rocky Horror where it's like anticipation.
Hey, awesome. So Torch, you dealt 5 damage. Let me go and mark that up there. Awesome. So George is not dead, but George now has a hole about the size of a softball through where its head was.
Damn, George.
It is still going though.
What's wrong with you, George?
Freaking arachnids.
Okay, and next up is it Cholula? Who's next?
Yeah, Cholula's up.
8, yeah, Cholula.
So how close am I to Ringo?
You are 5
like-
feet away.
Okay. Do I have time to fashion my rope into a whip so that I can be like, wapow, wapow?
Yeah, yeah. I would let you do that in a bonus action. Like, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And the other thing that I wanted to do, if I can, in the same swoop, is ask Midnight to hop over and help out where needed on the other side, since I have
the other
one
side
and
of
I can
the-
handle this.
On the other
Yeah.
side, like the flame wall.
Yeah, I want to see if she'll go over and help Torch and Lord Dado and Emir.
Oh, gotcha. Over to that side. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Hold on. You see her vanish. There. Appear right behind George. So now, Torch, you and Midnight are flanking George, and Emir, you and Midnight are flanking John.
Come here, Beastie.
Okay. You still have an attack, Heather, that you can make.
Okay. I would like to see what my whip does against these critters.
Okay, cool. So let me pull it up for you. Actually, I'll just pull up your sheet.
Okay, so I flash over and all I see is the black chair with Kelly's shoulder, but I didn't realize that's Kelly. I'm just staring at all of a sudden her face moves and I'm trying not to react because, oh, right, there's a person there.
It
Okay.
almost kind of looked like a mannequin from like a department store, you know? Like
Right.
missing the head.
Okay.
You expect to see an expensive necklace around it or something.
I have
excuse us, DM.
put a whip as a weapon on your sheet, so you can click on that to attack with it.
Hey, hey. Thanks, you.
Mhm.
Do. That's on all, or do I have to like refresh or something?
If you were already on your sheet, you might have to refresh.
Okay.
Under your actions, right?
Yeah, it'll be under.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Hello, friend. Okay, so I hit.
Greetings,
Okay.
Comrade Whip.
I think that's more accurate.
All right, here we go.
14 is a hit. Nice.
Yay.
All right, do the damage.
All right.
Very first try, not bad.
7.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
What? No, I'm on the wrong layer. That's fine. Okay. You hit that one. And you see it shrink down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So my Weaver power does do some things on these things.
Yeah, you still deal it 7 damage, which is pretty stout for the little ones. And it shrinks back in size. The sort of gossamer silver whip strings out around the back of it. And as it lashes down onto this beast, it severs that shadow connection between that and the big monster off towards the tree. And you hear it sort of sizzle and crackle as it contracts back into its original shape. I need you to imagine for a moment so that you get a sort of a good picture of what you just did. You just took a fully popped bag of popcorn and squished it back into an unpopped bag of popcorn. Just
Whoa.
in a very unnatural fashion, it sucked itself back together.
Dang.
Okay,
Um,
we're keeping that.
All right.
all right. So next up, it would be Lord Dadu.
Or Daddy's gonna go after John again. I don't like missing.
Get him.
By the way, Lord Dado, there is a way that you can make yourself a bit more stable up on that wall.
Oh,
If you took your spoon out and activated it, you'd have a handhold that wouldn't move.
that is very true.
Oh yeah.
By the way, what the crap was that voice?
That's a good point. I could use a magic item here. Also, was that a hellspawn?
Do I need to
Kill
turn my
now.
attention? Do I need
Kill
to turn
now,
my
maybe
attention on
talk
you?
later. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, do I need to turn my attention on you?
No, I think we're good. Kill now, we'll talk later.
So be it. But we will talk later.
You can always trust a dwarf. Just saying.
I've known too many dwarfs.
Okay, so
Hey.
I rolled a 12 to hit John.
that's what I was gonna say. Is 12 is a hit.
Great.
14 damage. Okay,
Dang.
so let's see. That's the end of John.
I mean, we saw it coming, didn't we?
Well, not only that, but John was one of the only ones that stayed in the fire the whole damn time. Real smart, that one.
Yeah. Geez.
Well,
John.
there's only so much room behind the wall you guys have set up. Smart move.
Torch, torch, torch.
Okay, and now it's first, it's gonna be midnight.
I'll be right back.
Get it, girl.
So Midnight rolled a nat 20 on her attack.
Mama's got some fish for midnight.
So she doesn't have a lot of damage to work with because she's still a small kitty. But let's roll that.
Sometimes it's where you hit that's more important.
Okay, so let me properly illustrate this. Yeah, okay, so Midnight pounces on the back of George and grips with all 6 tiny legs into this thing's carapace and bites down hard, and you hear the thing shriek, and the entire side where Midnight was, that whole 5-foot square, vanishes, taking part of this beast with it. And you
Dang.
see what's left of it skitter and screech and then collapse.
Midnight MVP. That was cool.
This is the game filled with 20s. I don't know what's going on now. All right, cool. But you no longer can see Midnight because she's phased now.
Again.
But the only beastie remaining near you is Ringo. And it's now their turn. That's a 2. That 2 is not going to hit anything. All right, and it gets a movement. So it gets to move right up here
Oh,
next
good.
to you. And so Cholula and Ringo are on the other side of this wagon, Emir. I don't know if you notice. Oh, he's not here.
Amir's not here at the moment.
Okay, never mind. So I'll say it for everybody's sake. Cholula and Ringo are on the other side of this wall and this wagon over here. So the only way to get to them would be to jump over that side of the wall somehow or go through the fire around the wagon. Just to point that out for everybody. And also this one comes a little closer.
far
Hey,
away?
big guy.
How far away is he now?
From you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is 60 feet.
Okay.
And now let's roll for that.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Let's see here.
All right. So the
Okay.
tiny spider he moved closer to Cholula, and he says the only way to get to Cholula and the spider for you would be to either try to hop that wall or go through the flame wall. I'm not recommending the second course of action, just saying.
You're already on fire? With the
I
ice armor?
suspect it's not gonna hurt me.
I feel like I could probably handle this little guy on my own. We should prep for big guy. You guys
Yeah.
over there should prep for big guy.
That was my thought. I was like, she hit that thing with the whip and about killed it the first time, so she's probably okay.
Where's the kitty?
Hold on. So
Oh,
Emir,
it vanished
Phased.
with George.
actually no, Dadu.
Yeah.
I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
Yes.
Whoa.
Well,
Yes.
you technically can't crit a save, but that's definitely a success.
Holy buckets.
But I'm going to carry out what's going on over here because it still happens. It just doesn't have an effect on you, Ryan.
Sweet.
You hear this sort of gnashing sound. Like imagine if you left silverware down inside of a running garbage disposal.
Ooh, I know that sound.
And the sound that comes through with it says the word run.
That is chilling.
This creature just tried to use the word command on you.
Woo.
And you saved. I'm so happy you saved. Awesome.
When it isn't command like being charmed?
It is an enchantment.
Okay. Because I have advantage against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep.
Okay, yeah, it's not considered a charm spell. It's just considered an enchantment spell. So
Lame. Okay.
yeah, and yeah, that's gonna be, is it? Okay, yeah, that's gonna be its turn. You see the sort of shadowy tendrils that it had attached underneath all of those things are now receding back into its body, and you see its sort of shadowy form getting a little bit taller Not enough that it's changing a size category, but it definitely is standing up straighter and definitely looks more put together than it was a moment ago.
Yeah, we'll see that.
And that's going to be my turn, which then brings it back to Amir. Amir?
Amir steps to where that cross-like device is through the fire.
It's just a road sign.
Okay.
Got it. You're going to step through the fire?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you step up
And-
to the sign?
I step up to the sign, but I'm facing that beast.
Okay.
And in a very loud voice, trying to hit the right button here before I do that.
This is Sparta? No, it's definitely not.
Um,
This really is the game of 20s. I don't know what the hell is going on tonight.
your little ones had no chance, neither do you.
Ooh, an intimidation check. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
You would be scary to me, friend.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Most of them just trying to get his attention.
Oof.
If you rolled a 20, I'm glad it was on that.
Yeah, you try to intimidate this thing and it is unfazed by you. However, you do hear this horrible voice just say, sit. And with a 20 in persuasion, that's pretty persuasive that maybe you should get the fuck out of its way.
Do I know where that message came from?
You know that it came from that. You can make a wisdom save against that.
Yes, I definitely want to do that.
Okay.
No.
So you feel pretty, you're not intimidated. This thing speaks to you in a tone, in a voice, in a dialect, in an accent that you've never heard before. And it just calmly says to you with this horrifying voice, sit.
All right, but I'm not wagging my tongue.
Now, here's the thing, Emir. When it says that to you, you feel a pull in you. You don't feel that you specifically, your mind is working to work on this. Your body is pulling you down. And that familiar voice in your head says, what the fuck is happening right now?
Good question. Which of you is talking to me right now?
So this is that familiar voice you're used to, sir. This is the one that you've been hearing ever since you got that magic item back in the escape room.
Oh, okay. So then I just want his attention, and I feel like sitting is going to get his attention. So I'm going to sit.
You definitely have his attention. He's just not scared of you. Coolsies. And
That's my turn.
After Emir, that would be Torch. What you gonna do, Kelly?
I definitely want to shoot with one of the cool arrows at it.
Since it is your first turn since that thing just happened, you turn over there and you see as you're readying your crossbow that Emir goes out there, yells something unintelligible, and then sits down.
Yeah, I want to shoot it before it says anything to me.
Okay, cool. Roll to hit.
Right.
Next time, say you shall not pass. Right. I'll remember next time.
On the anticipation.
I'm sorry, it is, it's really, it's.
So I don't.
I'm glad I
blame-
can still hear you all.
I don't blame you at all, because right now we are running 5 video streams, and a screen share and a website that is live spinning dice. So yeah, I'm surprised everybody's computer can kind of handle this.
Dang.
16 is a hit.
Go Torch. Go
Roll that
Torch.
damage.
Go Torch.
I thought your creature had to roll like something to not get like 68 worth of fire damage.
I'm sorry?
She just used one of the really cool arrows.
Oh,
that
you're
you
right,
gave her
yeah.
tonight. So doesn't
Roll, no,
she?
roll your regular damage, because it's dealing the regular damage anyway.
I've hit the button.
Yeah, I see it. It's going.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for it to spin.
All right,
Nice.
roll the d8.
Max
Nice.
damage. Okay. And then it needs to make a wisdom save.
Come on, fail. Come on, fail. Oh shit.
We are so upgrading your bow. First chance we get.
So yeah, you hit the most solid hit you've ever had with a crossbow.
All right.
You knock this thing up to your shoulder and fire, and this bolt whizzes through the wall of flame past Emir and hits this thing dead center mass in its chest. And its arms, its legs, its face don't appear to be any phased emotion at all. And you see one wispy black tentacle come out and wrap itself around that and then pull it out and throw it aside.
No.
You dealt damage to it. It just didn't slay it.
All right.
Okay.
So does that mean the crossbow activated but didn't work, or we don't know yet?
So it was the bolt, not the crossbow, and Kelly fired the bolt, and the bolt activated. However, he made the save, so the extra damage
So the-
doesn't happen.
So the magic's still gone.
Yeah,
Right.
magic stuff.
Just checking.
Yeah. Yes. So, Kelly, you still have a movement though. If you want to move your character, do you want to move closer to the wall? Do you want to try and move back inside of the farm? Do you want to go move
Closer
over
to-
where Cholula is? What do you want to do?
I want to move closer to Dadu.
Okay. So you can either make an acrobatics check to jump back up on top of the wall, or you can run around to lower by the wall next to him. What way would
Oh,
you?
I'll try back on the wall. Let's see. Let's see if I'm lucky.
I see you shiver with anticipation. Yeah, a 6 is not enough to backflip you up on the wall. You go, I'm gonna get back up there and go, and then nothing happens. It's like,
All
oh,
right.
ooh, it needed to stretch first. Should have stretched first. Yeah, okay, so that makes it Cholula's turn. Cholula?
Okay, so here's what I was thinking. I'd like to try to finish off the little guy. Quickly, I was thinking, since he's so small, like what does he have left as far as like hit points or whatever?
You wouldn't know that. He does,
Okay,
however, look
wouldn't-
like he's pretty messed up.
Okay. I think I'll hit him with my Warhammer.
Okay,
And I'd like to, can I do that and call midnight to me in the same turn?
you can, however, that would, use up your major and your move action, so you wouldn't be able to move two. Is that okay? Like you'd be able to attack Ringo, and you'd be able to call Midnight, but you wouldn't also be able to move around.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay, cool. Let's start by rolling to attack Ringo. 14 will hit.
Okay.
Roll some damage.
Womp womp.
Okay. Hold on. There we go. He's dead. You have now successfully killed
Ringo.
all of the little ones. There we are. And you called Midnight to you. So Midnight is back.
Hey,
Over
girl,
next to
hey.
you.
Okay.
Okay, you still have a minor action. So I'm going to remind you, you have a potion of growth. Do you want to use that now while the two of you were together? Because
Yes.
right now she's still a small-sized creature. Okay. That will boost her up to a medium-sized creature, which means that I get to boost up her damage. She still looks the same size on the board though.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So actually I'm gonna put her here. That's better. All right. That makes it Dadu's turn.
I'm gonna take aim again with Eldritch Blast, and I'm gonna go for the thing that tried to shout at me.
For the record, I'm sitting down, which makes it easier for him to hit the thing. Just putting that out there.
I mean, you're not wrong. Don't know that it necessarily makes it easier, but you know, you're not wrong. 18, that'll hit.
I care more about harder to hit me, but you know, tomato, tomato.
Look, unless I roll a 1, it's pretty unlikely that I'm gonna hit you. Which is why I said it after I roll.
Um,
I'm just gonna grab water. I'm still listening.
yeah, you're fine. Okay. Ryan, make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Shit.
7. Okay, Ryan. You are now frightened.
Oh. Wait, but I hit it for 13, and
You
now
still
I'm
hit it.
frightened.
Yes. It is an effect that this creature has that is a reaction to being attacked.
Why didn't it affect when Kelly hit it?
Because you're right, I didn't do what Kelly hit. Fair.
Sorry, Kelly.
Thanks, Ryan.
You know what? We'll just keep moving. And we'll work that out later. You're under the frightened status effect, Ryan, until the end of this creature's next turn.
Isn't that in just a minute?
Yep.
Like literally, its turn.
Yep. Technically, it's Midnight's turn first,
Okay.
because Midnight also rolled a 2. The monsters rolled higher than a mirror. There. Okay, and I'm gonna phase you, and you get to move. 2, 5, 6. There, and Cool. Okay, she's moved. You just can't see where she's at right now because she's still phased. And then it is the beastie's turn. This thing, first of all, the black energy that is sort of wafting off of this thing, it dissipates, and you see it sort of circling around its feet like an aura almost. And the thing that you see standing there is a grotesque, monstrous facsimile of what a human would look like. It's actually sort of horrifying to look upon because it is humanoid from like the neck down. Its hands are these giant clawed lizard-like appendages, and its head looks to be the skull of a horse.
That's what happened to Buttercup.
Oh.
No, it's not Buttercup. It's Artax.
Ah!
And now I've ruined everyone's childhood again.
Ah!
Congratulations, Cody. If you're watching this, you're welcome.
Ymir, why do you keep putting your thumb in the camera?
Oh, my bad.
Because he's on his phone.
I know that.
Squishing
sometimes-
someone's head.
That too. I'm also scrolling, trying to plan.
Yeah. So I would like. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'll give it to everybody. Everybody that's there, I need you to make a religion check for me.
Oh. Could have told you that.
Could have told me what.
That my religion looked like that.
You're not a very religious cleric, huh?
More spiritual than religious.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I call it a faith. It's really just a group of ideals. Okay. Still,
Torch with a 20. Come on.
still awaiting the ominous torch religion roll. Sucker's gonna come in like a Mack truck in a minute. I know it.
Is she's gonna steamroller over everything.
I mean, it's not, it says I did it. It's just,
Yeah.
Right. And
Um,
we're just
I'm
waiting.
I'm gonna go ahead and start telling you what you got, and Torch, if you rolled above a 12, you also get it. Cholula, you're completely out of the loop. Very interested in that shiny rope you've got right now. So Ymir, Lord Dadu, you look at this thing, and this thing is the horror story of many, many myths. This is the thing that creeps in the dark and scares children at night and steals away your livestock when you're not looking. This is the thing that is creeping behind every open door and every shadowy closet. You're looking at this horrifying monster made of fear itself. Ymir and Ryan, you know that this thing that's standing in front of you is the the demigod Casabella Carathops.
You just made that up.
I didn't. This is a creature I've already had.
Bless you.
That is a threat. Casabella Carathops is the patron of nightmares and shadows and missing children.
Oh,
This is the boogeyman that Illyria was telling you about.
And yet, ironically, it took her parents and not her. Just saying.
It announces itself to the lot of you. It's speaking in Infernal, though. Ryan, You understand this barely.
Go me.
Emir, this is like common for you.
It's coming, I can hear it like common.
You can hear it like common. You don't understand why, but this thing is speaking in a tongue you've never heard before, and you understand it perfectly.
Okay.
So Ryan, the bit that you get out of this is it's a lot of sort of screeching and squealing and clicking, sort of the sound that you had in your ears before. But the bit that you make out is it telling you that you're free to go, that it only wants the farm. Now, before you react, William, what Emir hears is this thing say, I've already killed enough things today. If I kill any more, I might get tired. You can stop now and make this easy for all of us. You can flee, and you can live the rest of your lives peacefully as cowards. If you stay, I will be forced to destroy you.
That's hilarious because out of this entire group, Ymir's the one to be like, no.
Isn't it? So Emir, holding his battle axe across his lap, back up against this road sign, sitting down watching this thing, is now hearing it say its death speech, like, if you don't flee now, I will destroy you. What does Emir do to that?
Were you talking? Because I fear you not.
All right. Actually, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Oh, I'm gonna giggle my butt off. I failed this.
Actually, make it with advantage. I want to give this to you because you're right. Emir the entire game has been like, nah, screw you. 16 is good. Let's see what you get on the next one. $16 good then.
I like 16.
All right, let me look at his sheet. You succeed.
No way.
He rolled a 13. So
In all
yeah,
honesty, that would be Amir. He just he gives zero crap.
like this thing is horrifying to look at. It's the kind of thing that mortals shouldn't even be able to see. And Emir is just like, and
I don't know why I'm sitting, but and
Sounds like Ymir,
it does.
to be honest.
um
Am I supposed to be impressed?
so you just succeeded at this intimidation check, so I'm going to give you William, if you want to, I'm going to let you stand.
Definitely.
Picks himself up, dusts himself off, being like,
All right.
All right, so I sat for your speech. Now what? Okay, and Emir.
is it moving any closer to us at all?
Not at the moment. It's casting a spell.
Oh, Fubar.
Dear.
Okay. Oh fuck, that's gonna hurt. All right.
Hey, no.
Okay. This thing is gonna cast inflict wounds. And
Remember, how do I check my touch?
How do you what?
Check your touch armor.
I don't know,
know
but
if
I'm
that's
really
right.
worried about you because you're right up there.
Ugh, nothing to worry about lost. This wee beastie, he can't hurt me.
Okay, so your AC is an 18, right?
Yeah, but shouldn't I have touch and all that good stuff?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you're,
Where would I find that?
you don't have touch armor anymore. Fifth edition,
Oh.
you don't have touch.
Okay.
There's no touch, there's no flat-footed. It's just base. It's armor plus dex plus miscellaneous bonus. So
Holy cow.
that's a 20.
That hit.
So that hits. So we're going to,
I must warn you, beastie. This is only going to piss me off.
and it
You
deals
should
16
believe him.
points of damage.
Ouch.
All right.
Yeah, it sticks out a gnarled, scaly finger in your direction and snaps its fingers. And when it snaps, you feel the sting of a whip on your back, dealing you 16 points of terrible, painful damage.
Just out of curiosity, does he turn around and see if I did it?
So not
I was
only-
actually imagining how I'd role play that.
Okay. So you got attacked by that. Also, William, I would like you to make a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Ooh. No.
All right. I suspect this is gonna suck.
Come on, 20. Come on. Ooh. Yes! That 20.
Booyah! Amir says, I don't care.
I'm stunned here. I don't know if you noticed this.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right then.
So
So
what was that protecting against?
it's not protecting against something, it's attacking something.
Oh,
Second, hold on, second.
Shazam.
Roll this. Okay, plus.
I take it back. I think Ryan's right. Amir did just flip you off.
oh.
Um,
60.
What I missed?
so Emir, I mean, actually, so Dadu, you're the one who would see it best. So this black tendril comes out of the ground behind Emir and whacks him like a huge whip. And you see his whole body go stiff for a minute as that happens. And then you see this red flamed hand reach out of his back and grab the thing and yank it inside of his body. And you see this little dude over here.
What little dude? The bad guy?
Shrink.
Ah!
And you hear the voice inside you, William. Now that's better.
Aye, that's way better.
So you see that those red flames that are around you are now sort of glowing with this ominous black smoke. And you feel so much stronger than before.
I tuck my buckler away. I take my axe in both hands and just glare at the little beastie.
Well, it's now your turn because that was his attack.
And he didn't move at all?
No, he shrank and was so shocked by what the hell just happened. He's not moving. He is now the size of a regular medium-sized creature, but he's got all of that black shadow energy that's sort of floating around him. What you gonna do, Amir?
Honestly, I would charge forward, but I'm not sure what the charge rolls are for.
So your movement speed is 30, so you don't even have to charge unless you want to.
If there was a bonus to it, I would. But I mean, he would
There's-
race forward. He would rush. I want to kill this thing.
If you charge, you get a bonus to the attack, but you get a minus to your AC until your next turn.
But he just walks forward and uses his divine. Let me pull it up. All right, different finger. Sorry, Ryan.
Is it this finger? Just wondering.
I've used that finger too many times. So I will channel my divinity into a guided strike. Just because I want to, just because he has ticked me off, I want to use it. Gives me a +10 bonus to my attack roll.
Let's do it.
And then I'll move forward into melee range
Mhm.
and raise me axe above my head in both hands.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move Amir forward.
Ho, 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 ho. Did Heather give you her dice?
sharing the love
Another
tonight.
nat 20? What?
Our swing cometh.
I'm gonna have to go
Wow.
back and look at this log now, guys, because I think this is like 8. This is nuts.
It's gonna shine with gold when you look at it. Dang.
Oh.
Whoa,
Okay,
wowzers.
okay. So let me mark his hit points first.
Oh my God, I'm laughing too much. I have never rolled this many 20s in a night. Ever.
Congratulations. I'm glad I was here for it. Also, killing all
Yay.
my monsters. Sorry,
Awesome.
not sorry. Okay, so that hit that you just did against this guy has horribly weakened him. Between the effect of the last thing and now this, yeah, you see a sort of a like a whisper thin, like a hairline fracture in that horse skull of a head it's got. And there is a big open wound in the center mass of its chest where your battle axe is buried.
All right.
So I assume you're still holding on to your weapon, but this thing is stuck hard into this guy.
And I look over my left shoulder and yell out, Cholula, come finish off the beastie.
Yes, actually, Cholula, it is your turn.
But
Okay,
I had
so here,
Torch a second.
Wait.
Hmm?
Oh, no, you're right. Torch was second. You're right. Torch.
So Ryan pointed out last turn though, that I was supposed to be under some sort of fear or something. Is that happening now?
It
Probably
only
not.
that only affected until the end of his last the turn he just passed, so it wouldn't have affected you anyway. It didn't even do anything to Ryan technically.
Awesome.
That's
Okay.
true.
Just wanted to make sure Ryan knew I was affected.
Yes, we're making it fairsies. Ryan, she was also afraid.
And then a giant flaming axe hit it in the head, and the fear washed
I shall
away.
name this axe Hadouken.
Torch is gonna use that other arrow and shoot at it.
You're
Well,
okay.
after moving closer. I'm gonna move closer and then shoot.
Okay, so you're-
Or just change your angle.
are you moving closer like through the fire, or are you just trying to move as close as you can without going through the fire?
Correct.
Okay,
Close
then
I can
that's,
with that
that's
one.
as close as you can get, and that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. So you're within range.
All right. Let's shoot. Oh, that was the wrong button.
Quick curiosity question. Are you using Roll20 or something else?
Oh, for the map?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's on Roll20. Why?
I still have a login on there, so
I don't use Roll20 often because most of the stuff I do is like theater of the mind. But for this particular situation, with there being as many monsters as there were, I felt like this would be good for you guys to be able to actually have an idea of where stuff is.
absolutely. There's some really cool stuff you can do on there too.
It's just a lot of setup for each game. So
Right.
Ah, see, I had the wrong button for this. I should have just gone with the shocking grass, shouldn't I? Because look at that 22 hitting wrong buttons.
so you're still firing your crossbow, right?
Yes.
Okay. This will be your last slaying arrow.
Yes.
So let's hope it hits, really. Like,
Yeah.
not even so much because we need to kill this guy at this point, but because let's not waste this.
Wait, I'm confused. I see Torch did a roll to hit, which was, oh, because it was grass. Never mind.
Yes, that was the wrong button. My bad.
Okay.
Bingo. I'll actually let you keep the 18, but you're gonna have to use your modifier for the crossbow. Because it's still a D20 roll. It's no different for me. So that's a 20 total to hit.
Okay. So you hit. So now you gotta
I mean, if
roll.
you were
for-
using actual physical dice, I'd have been like, oh, just keep that. Just use the different modifier. So,
That's fair.
yeah, so that's a 20. That's a hit. So now this sucker gets to make a save. Which it fails.
Yes.
Okay, so first deal your regular crossbow damage.
Just a thought, but with how long these are taking, should she also just roll the other damage now just to get it started?
I mean, you can, it's 60-10. So all you do is you
60.
click on the D10 until it says 6. Okay, that's 1 damage with the crossbow. Cool, we're starting off good. Now let's do
Important part is
60-10.
it got
with-
in.
Do you know where to find that, Kelly?
I'm trying, right? It's the bottom left.
Mhm. And then you just find the D10 and then you just click it until it's 6. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this guy's sheet for that 1 you just hit him for. There we go.
You know, I just realized this is all being recorded. I would probably pay money to see Timothy's reaction to the number of 20s.
I know, right?
Oh, and so I've overclicked and now it's a 7. I don't know. So it's a 6. Can I
You got
unclick?
We can just
There we go.
disregard the last.
There.
Okay, there we go.
How'd you go back?
Right clicked.
Oh, okay.
Lucky guess, lucky guess.
Okay,
So are you guys using your character sheets on the website or the app?
Website.
Website.
Okay. The app's a little different.
yeah, it's tiny bit,
Oh,
which is dumb. Anyway, Kelly, how do you want to do this? You just killed the big bad monster. You want to describe how you did it?
Ooh.
Yes.
With that second special arrow, it would.
So
Like the fireworks. Well, that's good, William.
So Torch goes and lifts up her crossbow, and you can see the sparkling magical energy coming off of the dragon scale tip of it as it fires through the air, whizzes just past Amir's ear, and hits this thing dead in the throat. And Amir, for a split second, you see fear on this beast's face. Fear on the face of a god of nightmares is a different look. As you see it begin to collapse into itself like a dying star, as that hole in its throat starts to swallow up all of its darkness and collapse into itself until, and there's nothing there.
Did the arrow survive?
No, but remember, if you use it, it's dead anyway. Like it becomes a regular one.
It's still ammo.
Small price to pay to kill a god, Ryan.
I mean, true.
Yeah, so you see this thing get sucked into itself and vanish. And the moment it does, all of that desiccated land all goes back to being normal ground. The grass is dead, but the ground itself is no longer blackened. And you can hear birds chirping around the farm again. And you can hear the sounds of toads slowly croaking.
Is our good friend Carl turning back into Timothy?
Carl Timothy is missing.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Carlothy.
Carly.
Carlothy.
Is nowhere to be seen. In fact, you don't remember even seeing him during the fight.
Oh.
Torch.
Emir, this is an important thing for you. I'm going to say it in front of everyone, but this is something that you specifically notice. What is left behind where this thing was is another coin. Take it. Take it. It's not making you do it, but you hear that voice in your head telling you, take it. Take it.
Nay. Torch, get over here. This is yours.
Ooh, I get to get the coin. I want the coin.
Torch,
I
torch,
didn't get the
torch.
I did not get the killing blow. This goes to the person that got the killing blow.
Sweet.
Okay. Yes.
That's how Amir would have reacted to that.
I assumed as much, but just the same.
If you'd wanted me to roll a wisdom save, or if it was trying to, affect
No.
me, then I would-
More particularly, so the stuff that has gone on so far tonight has very much worn this thing inside of you down. So it's weaker than it usually is. However, it is still trying to push you in whatever direction it wants.
That's part of Amir's basic personality, though. She got the kill, so she should get.
No, like that's what I mean. It's like you don't have to make a roll. This is 100% Amir's call now, whether or not that thing in his head likes it or not.
And I'm not going to touch it, but I'm going to point. Torch, come here.
Okay, so Torch, when you move over to this thing, it's a silver coin about the size of a dollar size coin, like the Kennedy dollars. Imagine the circumference of a soda can. On one side of it is a horse-headed skull, and on the other side of it is a silver 9-pointed star.
Cool.
By looking at it, it definitely is something more precious than silver, but it doesn't look like platinum. And if you touch it, it is cold to the touch. Are you going to take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Great. Okay, you take it, you pocket it, and it feels much lighter than it should be for as much metal as it is. But other than the fact that it's sort of a souvenir, it doesn't really mean anything to you. As the The winds move in, the rains come down now, and the rains begin to put out the fire all around the outside of the farm. And the rain begins to wash away what was left of the burnt and destroyed pieces of the farm, leaving all that is left of it, all that's standing. Dadu, you're the only one that's still inside. You're on the wall, but you're inside the camp or inside the farm. Make a perception check for me with advantage. Twenty-three.
23.
Beautiful.
Nice.
So as everyone else is sort of settling into, oh, everything's okay, we're going to be okay. You turn around and look back to the barn, and you see Illyria standing on top of the barn, gun at the ready, tracking something off in the distance. Your advantage there was because since you saw her, you could see where she was pointing. And off along the horizon, you see more dark riders, but they're not riding at you. They're riding towards Reef.
Well, that's fantastic. All right.
She slides down off of the barn and lands down in the yard and begins rushing towards the door.
I'm gonna yell to my comrades, "Hey, get in here. We need to look at this."
Amir walks over to the ground, searches it for a couple seconds, finds the bolt, the first Slayer's bolt, keeps it in his buckler's hand, keeps his axe in his right hand, and after hearing Lord Dado, he starts walking back towards the house.
How many miles away is Reef from us?
Hold on one sec. Emir, as you turn and look back to where you came from, you see that the footsteps that you had from the front gate all the way out here have scorched where you had stepped, and each of those footsteps does not look like your boots. It looks like cloven hooves. Your body is no longer enrobed in flame or any type of otherworldly power. And you find yourself standing in the middle of this battlefield, looking back at where you came from, wondering what it was that actually helped you today.
And wondering if I should be afraid of it or just respect it.
Cholula, you are looking back across this field, and you notice that you haven't seen Midnight in a bit. You sent her out, and she sort of just disappeared. You gonna call her back in, I assume?
Yeah. Yes, I would like to call her back in.
Okay. There's a moment that goes by while you're sort of trying to find your cat. And then this full-sized displacer beast, panther creature pops up in front of you. And in its mouth, it has this golden fruit. It's dripping with some sort of juice, and the look on Midnight's face is utter fascination.
Where did she go?
Cholula, I need you to make a nature check.
Okay.
Where is it? 17. The fruit that you're looking at doesn't come from this plane.
Wait, was it fruit or a flute?
Fruit, F-R-U-I-T. This is not of this plane. This is not of this world. This is not a thing that you have seen before. So where did she go? displacer beasts phase out of this plane and then come back in from whatever plane they went to. So where did she go? That's the question for you now. She seems happy though. And as everyone sort of begins to go back to the farm, she shrinks back down to normal kitty size.
Okay.
Spell wears off.
How far away is Reef from where we are? How many miles?
It is 2 days ride.
It doesn't help. That's more than a mile.
Yes, it's several, like, give or take, it's probably close to like 150 to 250 miles.
Okay.
I'm just gonna collect my kitty and head inside with everyone.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Yeah, Illyria has a tough time of reopening the door, but is able to eventually get the doors to swing open. Yeah, and is utterly shocked at the fact that not only did they survive, did you all survive this fight, but she didn't have to fire a single shot. You did all the heavy lifting for her.
Are the bodies of little beasties still there?
No, they all went away when the big guy went away.
Okay.
Yes, so as the night is drawing completely dark and the moon begins to rise high, you can hear crickets across the wind and you can see fireflies flying out across the plains. And you know that tonight you won, you survived, and you made it out safely with all of you alive. You can't say what's going to happen tomorrow, but today you're heroes. And
Go
that's what we
team.
call in game.
Heck yeah.
Yay.
Great job,
Good
guys.
job.
Congratulations, everybody. You have now achieved level 4. And we are all set and all done with this chapter of our campaign.
Woohoo. Woohoo.
Congratulations. This thing started back in October, was it?
think so.
October, November, something like that. So we've been doing this a while, almost a year now. It's been fun. It's been the best time. And I'm so glad you've all been in it with me for this whole long run.
Heck yeah.
And I can't wait for the next one. So between
it.
now and next time, start thinking about what you want to do forward in the campaign. This is a major milestone point, so it's the perfect time. If you want to, you can change major aspects of your characters or completely create a new character entirely. The next scheduled game session is going to effectively be a session 0, like the one that we had at the beginning of this chapter, where we talk about what all of our characters are planning to do, what kind of motivation they have, and what could be happening in the next part. So it's not effectively a game session as much as it is all of us trying to figure out what we're doing moving forward. So please, before next time, really think about what your character wants to do, what you might want to do. If you have any questions, reach out to me and we can go from there.
Awesome.
Perfect.
I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. If anybody else is watching this, Cody, I'm sure you're going to watch this. This was probably the most fun game we've had so far, and I
Yay.
am loving it.